How are you today? Good to see you. Alright, so today we are going to be making some fun visual crafts. Alright, so I got really inspired by this new paper that I got in. It is this floral, it's like animal floral paper. It is so freaking cute. Oh my gosh, the backside is this fun animal print in case you're wondering. I just had to make something that was kind of based off of that kind of concept. So here we go. Alright, so this is your little packet. Okay, so already it just looks so fun and joyful, don't you think? I think so. Alright, so some of these little pieces are for the little craft project. And some of them are for the card. Because we're going to do a little one of each today. Okay, so those pieces are for the craft. Alright, so what you're going to want to do here is you have your little fox guy. If you would like to color him, you can. I'm going to do a really super quick color here. Let's see if I can find my piece of acetate. I might just use a piece of random plastic laying around. Just gonna use a little bit of this. Alright, so I want to color my little fox guys. You can color on a non-porous surface. At this point, I'm just using like this little tin. And this is a water brush. It has water in it, and it's a paintbrush on the end, so you can pick up your watercolors and do watercolors with it. And so I'm going to quickly watercolor my little fox guy here because he's so cute. The ink that I've used to stamp him down is a waterproof ink, which means that when you do your watercolors or use markers, if you are a marker kind of a person, that the ink will not bleed or move on you. All right. So what the markers that I'm using are Tombow markers, and the idea with these is that when you are using a non-porous surface and you color with your Tombow markers on a non-porous surface, you can actually make a watercolor because the ink moves with water. All right. Normally I probably would have left my little fox face white, but I forgot to do that, so no worries. Sometimes foxes are all shades of orange instead of orange and white. It's fine. No worries. Okay. So once you got your little fox guy colored in, then pin away there. All right. Then you're going to go ahead and you're going to layer this oval on top like this. Okay, so you should have plenty of space to do that, so that way if you need to move him down or up, you're welcome to do that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this guy down. All right. Now I'm just going to put glue along the oval here to glue this guy in place. That way you can kind of line him up and kind of decide where I want to put that. All right, and then I'm going to go ahead and mount him on the front of my card here. Oh, actually, not quite yet. I will in a minute. All right, so now I have this little piece of paper here, and and it says "Hello, friend," and there's a little heart on the other side. Now, you can kind of decide how you kind of want to put your card together, kind of based off of actually what flowers you decide to cut out. Everyone has a little piece of the floral paper. You also have little bees on the other side. So cute, so cute. Maybe you get inspired by something else with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to cut out little florals that I would like to use. And now for me, I kind of wanted them to kind of frame out the little animal, because again, I'm kind of inspired by this little paper that I've kind of included here. And this little fox guy, he's got this little floral little headband. So cute. So I might want to do something to be on his little head. I haven't really decided what I want to do yet there. So the flowers can actually kind of inspire you kind of in that fashion. Or maybe I want to frame it like around the outside of the oval, so you can kind of decide what you want to do there. So what I'm doing here is when I cut it out and like I'm getting kind of all particular around the edges, this is referred to as fussy cutting. I'm sure those of you that go to my store all the time are like, I know what fussy cutting is. Or some of you really like to do fussy cutting. I used to love doing it. and spend hours like cutting things out, and just used to really enjoy doing that. Now so much? Not really. I still enjoy it, but not as much as I used to. So we're kind of doing like a loose kind of fussy cutting. So I'm not going in all the little crevices. I'm just kind of doing like kind of like a nice little, quick little outline. And I can kind of go in a little bit more intricately if I decide I want to do that. I can. All right, so I'm kind of cut out this kind of a thing. And I'm actually going to see how this is going to lay out here. Oh, so cute already. I think I'm going to cut this apart just a little bit more, so I can get two kind of floral clumps here. Oh my gosh, already this is just coming along so cute. Love it. Love, love, love. Okay. All right, so I've ended up with this kind of smaller little clump and then kind of a larger clump. So we have this one which has more color in it, and this one has fewer colors in it. And I kind of wanted to kind of frame out the little fox guy here. And since I have a couple of these little tiny florals left, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to make him a little crown, but I'm going to try anyway because I want to see what it might look like. It'd be kind of cute with a little crown. I'm going to find one of these little stems in here. Let's see what this might be kind of. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, hold on, I got to find a little flower here. You guys may decide that you don't like the little floral crown, and that's okay. You don't have to. I love it. Okay. Cut these down just a little bit. I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I get impatient watching people, and so I just fast forward ahead. And if you did that, that's okay. It's okay if you did that. All right, I think I'm gonna actually just leave it and just do the little one. Actually, I might not do it at all. I haven't decided. I might come back to that. I might just give him a little flower in his hair. That's what I've decided I'm gonna do. You guys are just gonna have to bear with me here while I make my decisions. All right, so I'm gonna add a little flower to his hair. It's kind of like me because I always like to put a little flower in my hair too. So this kind of reminds me of me a little bit. Okay, all right, and now I'm gonna go my little flowers on. Now, I've included a little pop dot in your kit, or two little square pop dots, and so you can go ahead and put those on the back side of your little flowers. Now, the reason why I asked you to wait to glue your thing on here is because when you go to put your little sentiments on, you may decide you want to put your sentiment on the front. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my little piece of paper in half right now. And then what I wanted to do is I wanted to have one of these to kind of frame out. This is my thought here. So I was thinking your little florals could go on the top and bottom. How cute would that be? Now my other thought was you can put your little hello friend possibly down at the bottom and put your little heart guy at the top. Also so cute, though it doesn't really fill it as much. So I'm thinking if I were to put those on here, I'm a little worried that that's going to be just a little bit too busy, and I'm thinking that it is actually probably going to be okay. I think it's actually kind of cute. And maybe what I'll do even is actually kind of pair it so that these are kind of around and kind of together. So then that way my little, it's not so symmetrical and so even on all the sides. So if we kind of frame it out like this a little bit, then that kind of makes a little bit more sense, I think. Okay, I think that's what we're going to do here. All right, so I wanted to kind of make these kind of chevron-y. Oops. And by chevron-y, I mean like my little flag guy like this. I want to do the same kind of one for my hello friend. Oops. Put that just a little bit deeper there. A little less shallow there. Okay. So now I have one cut at one direction, one cut at the other direction. And I'm actually going to trim this down a little bit. All right, so now the reason I didn't want you to glue this down is because I figured you may want to wrap around your sentiment around from the front, around to the front rather. So you're going to want to stick that on there. I usually stick it on and figure out kind of where I want to put it, and then kind of wrap it, and then hold it onto the glue or double-sided tape. That's a good opportunity to use some double-sided tape there if you happen to have it. And then on the other side, down here at the bottom, I'm going to do the same thing. Okay, and a little hello friend. Oh gosh, it's just so precious. I just thought that little sentiment would just match so perfectly with the little fox. So cute. All right. Okay, now I'm going to attach it to the front of my card. And that will hold your little flag plate pieces in place there as well. A nice little border on all four sides there. I'm going to glue this in place. All right, and now this is a really great opportunity to glue my little flowers down. And actually, in this case, I'm actually going to end up covering my little chevron there. And I think that's okay. That way, if it is shown, then it's all right and it's kind of fun. But if it's not shown, then it matches. If it's shown, then it matches. But if it's not shown, then it's okay. And I think after all of that, I'm actually going to make it so they're kind of covered up. And that's all right. At least I gave myself choices. I really want that to be covered up, but not all the way. And this guy down here. All right. Okay, so cute. Now I don't feel like this is quite full enough, and so sometimes what I do when I want something to be a little bit more full is I'll go in and I'll add a little bit, I'll add some little dots kind of here and there. And since I have this red kind of flower right here, I'm going to go ahead and color my little heart up here red as well, because I feel like that will tie in nicely and be kind of cute and kind of precious. I kind of like how sweet that is. And I like that the heart is kind of hidden up here in the corner. All right, and so oftentimes when I need to fill in space, I'll do these kind of cute little dot groupings. And I'm going to kind of do them kind of only in this little kind of coral kind of area. These are called, so dot groupings are like a large dot and at least a couple like little smaller dots. All right, and there we have it. So cute. Hello, friend. Okay, so then on the inside, you can kind of tie this whole thing together, but then gluing your little animals on the inside. Okay. Now I gave you on your little piece of paper here, you all have at least one little koala. Okay, I'm going to show you what I mean in just a moment, because that is what's going to lead us to our next craft. All right, so there you are. Hello, friend. So cute, so cute. Okay, so now next craft. So you are going to need the rest of these little flowers that you have here. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited about this next little craft. So much fun. Okay, so these are the pieces for the next part. I'm so excited. I'm flinging things all around me. Okay, you are absolutely going to need a pencil. That is my 100% recommendation to you. And I actually found that pencil finally. For those of you who've been following me and watching my videos, you're like, oh my gosh, you found it. Yay, congratulations. I know, so goofy. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw a head. Oh, by the way, on your floral paper, there is a koala, this little guy. That's who we're going to be referencing because we're going to make him, but we're going to make him this big. So much fun. He's going to be adorable. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to draw his head shape, which is just a circle. Okay, so I'm going to kind of draw kind of an oval shape. Oh, I might want to make it a little bit bigger than that. All right. So this is going to be his little head. I love to do this. I love when I'm looking for an image to kind of draw and illustrate, getting inspired by something else that I find that's really cute. I'm like, oh, I love that. And I'm like, what about it makes it cute? And I'm like, look at this. It's not that difficult. you know, his little eyes, his little nose, his little ears. So I thought, no, I could probably put this together really easily. And so then we're gonna make his little body. Okay, whoops. All right, so you're gonna end up with something like this. Okay. All right, so now I cut you out some gray circles and some white circles. And you're going to go ahead and glue those inside each other. And I'm always referencing this koala photo over here that I have. And yes, I offset this on purpose so that they are big on the outsides and smaller on the towards the insides. And I'm going to be gluing those down, putting the insides towards the middle there. Well, actually, I'm not gluing them down quite yet. I'm going to be, not quite yet. Because now I'm going to, because I'm going to be cutting out his body here. And then I'm going to draw a little nose, which is kind of an oval shape. Kind of a big nose, actually like a really big nose. And so we're going to use a pencil so that you can get kind of a nice shape and kind of feel confident in doing that. Okay. And then we're going to draw his eyes and his little eyelashes. Okay, so something kind of like this. Okay, these kind of shapes. Again, with just the pencil, and I'm going to be fussily cutting those out. And then on the white piece of paper here, we're going to draw this really awkward like stomach shape. It's like kind of weird. So this was kind of a little difficult. So we're going to kind of draw kind of like this kind of curved shape a little bit. And kind of this kind of side shape and kind of, I don't know, like a wonky teardrop kind of a shape. And I'm going to show you how to make this symmetrical because you do want to make it symmetrical. So the top part we're noting is kind of curved, okay? Curved and then kind of like this kind of wonky kind of teardrop shape. And then we're going to kind of do like kind of like this kind of top part because it's going to go into the face. Kind of like a circle, kind of the top part. Okay, so remember when we did this the other day when we kind of cut out kind of this kind of half shape and it was kind of weird. Now remember what you do is you kind of use that shape and you flip it over to the other side and you're going to use that as a guide for cutting out the other side of that shape. That's how you get that kind of even shape there. Because otherwise it can be extremely difficult to kind of line up and cut out a shape that's completely symmetrical. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So I'm going to erase my lines here. It's nice and white. Okay. So now I'm going to cut out my little koala shape. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. It's going to be so cute. I just love this. I just think he's so adorable. Ah. I know, this demo's a lot of watching me cut things, but you know what? That's okay. That's alright. If you're watching this, you're probably not doing anything else to do, so. Alright, so this is gray, and you're going to put some glue right here on the fold. Alright, this is going to go on his backside. Okay, so you put that on the back side, and this is going to make it so he's going to be able to stand up like this. Okay, that's how you get him to stand up. I'm putting that on the back. I'm actually going to put up just a little bit higher so he has a little bit, so he can kind of lean back a little bit. But I'm going to leave that flat for a moment just so that that can dry. That's not going to be super even, but that's okay. Alright, okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and cut out the nose. Alright, oh my gosh, this is already coming along so cutely. And I'm going to cut out the eyelashes. And the eyes, which are just ovals. You may want to use a hole punch here. That might be a clever way to get around doing the eyes. But, I don't know. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I might just leave it as is. Oh my gosh, this is extremely adorable. Oh my goodness. Already, even just one-eyed, the koala is extremely cute. Okay. Oh, I hope this one's going to be just as cute and not creepy. Not creepy and wonky. I guess we're about ready to find out. Oh, so precious. Oh my gosh. You guys probably wanting to see, but it's kind of hard to see. All right, hold on. Let me just glue my little ears down here. Okay, so I glued my little ears in place, and I have, oops, don't wait for that to dry long enough. And then on the back side here, I have this little flat piece, which when we pull that out and bend it, is going to make it so that this guy can actually stand up. Okay. All right, so like that. Okay. So now what I'm going to glue is I'm going to glue it on this kind of half piece, kind of like this. All right. Now this kind of curve right here, this is going to match up with his neck. Okay. Do you see that? The bottom of his neck. That's important. Alright, that's the only part of that that's really important with the koala. You may want to trim off the little bottom bit there. Maybe you made yours smaller, which is probably more appropriate for a koala bear, but I did not. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to glue his little nose in place. So cute. And his little eyes. Gosh, these little eyes are just so precious. I can't even believe them. Sorry, I know I'm just like chalking them up, but you guys, seriously, these are very, very cute. It's a really quick way to make really cute eyes. Remember that for the future. Alright, so there we have a little koala. Oh my gosh, he's so precious. I'm actually using a pencil to kind of emphasize his neck here just a little bit. And kind of add it in his little ear kind of lines here like so. Alright, so there you have your little koala guy, and he's going to kind of stand up on his own, which is so cute. And then I'm also, because I'm going to, again, going with this theme with the kind of the florals, I'm going to actually cut out some more of these little florals to glue in on his little ears. Or like he's wearing them in his hair, not in real life gluing, because that would be so sad. But how cute. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's see what to do. I'm rushing here because I'm just so excited to see how cute it is. Hope you guys are all having a wonderful day so far, a wonderful morning. All right. I know I cut one of these out from earlier, so I'm going to glue that on. I have a couple of these little red guys. I really definitely want at least one little red one. I'll put both those on there. All right. Okay, so let's see what we can do here. So I have my little flowers